Hindi ka pa rin ba kumikita sa forex trading or you don't find yourself profitable? Maybe you are taking for granted small details or basically you don't master your market structure. Well, if you want to learn more and be profitable, maybe this can help you. What is good mga champion, and welcome back to another video. For today's video guys, I will share with you a very important topic na most people are taking for granted. So that is market structure. For most people, lalo na yung mga beginners, aspiring traders, I think you have come across market structure in relation to your trend learning. Tandaan natin, market structure is not just knowing yung trend. Let's dive deep. Maybe this analysis can help you and at the same time increase your trading IQ when it comes to market structure. So, nga pala, again, if you want to be part of our growing TFP VIP Champions community and be profitable in the long run, you may want to check out our 90-day Forex one-on-one mentorship program. But wait, if you have difficulties when it comes to schedules, sabi ko nga, I do have two options. First option is our one-on-one learning the TFP Champions system via Zoom. So, for the option 2, if in case you have difficulties when it comes to your schedules, struggling managing your time, this option 2 can help you definitely through learning the champion system at your own pace. So there's no excuse continuing your forex trading career while working or managing your own business. So thank you so much to all my TFP VIP champion students all over the globe, subscribers, followers, and sa lahat po ng sumusuporta. So without further ado, let's get straight to our lesson. Alright guys, so again, this lesson is quite crucial lalo na dun sa mga meron ng prior knowledge or even those aspiring pa lang. So take note na yung profitability of a forex trader doesn't depend on just knowing everything, okay? Just have to be more logical and understand yung inaaral yung mga concepts. And one of that is really diving deep dito sa market structure, okay? So again, going from this sample, let's just review. Saan ba natin makukuha yung market structure? Does that necessarily mean na kailangan alam mo yung trend? Kailangan alam mo yung buong structure ng market? Okay, that's one point. But nevertheless, ang sagot minsan ay nandun mismo sa candlestick alone. Okay? If you cannot visualize, okay, yung market structure ng isang higher time frame candle, let's say daily. Okay? So, what I'm trying to point out is, let's just review first yung ating understanding ng basic candlestick. Okay? So, alam natin for bullish candlestick. Okay? Hold on, let me just draw a sample bullish candlestick. Okay? Okay. So, normal na meron tayong wicks for a certain candle. And take note, for bullish, and gagawin ko na rin ng bearish para complete yung ating illustration. So, meron tayong bullish and meron tayong bearish candle. So, the idea here is you should have the skill, no? Para ma-visualize yung lower time frame market structure given a certain formation ng candlestick alone sa higher time frame. If you don't have that skill yet, then maybe you have to relearn or go back to your basics. Ika nga. Bakit? Malaking bagay ito para maintindihan mo yung nangyayari dun sa lower time frame, especially for execution. Okay? So, as a review, no? Again, this is just a review, but for those people na hindi pa alam, maybe this is your chance para matutunan to ng tama. Okay? So, it's not a matter of just putting a lot of indicators and you expect your career to have a success dun sa inyong trading. Okay? So, as a review, any candlestick, bullish or bearish, would always have what we call as opening and closing price. So, in this case, for our for our bullish candlestick, ang ating opening price is usually from the bottom ng opening price. ng body. Okay? Take note, meron tayong dalawang parts, body and wick. Okay? Or wicks, kasi dalawa sila. And yung ating closing price is actually dun sa top part ng ano. Sorry. Top part ng ating body. So, ito yung magiging closing price. Okay? Yung mga wicks, okay, those are the areas of highs and lows na inabot ng price at the lowest or highest peak during a certain period. Bakit ko nasabi yan? So, yung wicks natin, ito yung highest point where the price reached this value and the lowest point where the price reached this value. So, meaning, ito yung ating highest price point. Okay. Ito yung ating lowest price point reached. Okay, yun yung inabot. What do I mean by that? At a certain period, take note na every candlestick represents a certain time frame. Diba kaya tayo may mga daily, weekly, monthly, 4 hours, 3 hours. So, every time frame na pipiliin mo dito, okay, represents one candlestick. So, let's say I am on a daily time frame. Kada araw, nagpapalit or nagkakaroon ng panibagong candlestick. So, ibig sabihin, if I were to represent this as a daily candle, this daily candle, which means represents one day. So, sa loob ng one day, meron tayong 24 hours. So, dapat, sa lower time frame ko, let's say H1 time frame, I can visualize ano yung itsura nito sa lower time frame. That should be the skill na kailangan mo unang-una if you want to be better sa inyong technical analysis. Kasi, this might look like a single formation but it says a lot, lalo na pag nasa lower time frame ka. Okay? What more kung marami na yan, diba? So, again, we're just trying to help you be better sa understanding what market structure is. Hindi lang yan basta alam mo magbasa ng uptrend, downtrend, consolidation, ranging, kung ano man. So, it's a matter of how you can visualize structure on a single clue. Okay? So, this is just a single clue. So, again, kung i-drawing ko yung structure nito, no, without checking yung kung ano man, okay, just by experience, ito yung magiging itsura niyan. So, alam natin na meron tayo ditong, gawa lang ako ng, yan. So, opening price, take note, this is a daily time frame. Ibig sabihin, I have 24 hours. So, if I can visualize anong mangyayari sa loob ng 24 oras, so I can visualize this as ganito. So, at the start of the day, start of the second or start of the time frame, di ba? So, the first second, nagsimula tayo dito. Okay, opening price. And then, throughout the day, so, maraming pwedeng mangyayari sa loob ng isang araw. It can be going up or down or consolidate, kung ano man. Pero, may mga certain period na ang market, let's say, sa loob ng 24 hours, during 11 a.m., okay, yung market price, bumagsak. Okay? So, that is your lowest point. So, take note, I'm marking yung ating opening price. Okay, ako na lang OP. Okay? So, let's say at 11 a.m., bumagsak yung price, reaching your lowest point. However, okay, from that 11 a.m. up until, let's say, 8 p.m., nagkaroon ng recovery, or ibig sabihin, nagkaroon ng strong momentum yung mga buyers, creating a bull run sa loob ng 24 oras. Okay? So, that would create yung inyong highest point. HP. Okay? However, 8 p.m. pa lang yon, so this was around 8 p.m. Okay? Ibig sabihin, there may be a series of trends sa loob ng isang candlestick na to. However, nung natapos na yung 24 oras, I mean, 12 midnight, okay? And then after a second, which magko-close tong candle, okay? Nagkaroon tayo ng smaller move or an exhaustion. Okay, roughly around this price. Okay, ito na yung magiging CP natin or closing price. So, ibig sabihin, if babasahin ko tong single candlestick, I can visualize in my head na ang structure niya is ganito. Yan ang itsura niya sa 1 hour time frame. Okay? This should be the skill na kailangan sa basic perspective nyo pa lang at pag-aaral while you are learning or even during your beginner intermediate skill, kailangan alam nyo na yan. Okay? If hindi nyo pa yan alam ngayon and you have already been trading for 2 years, 3 years and you find yourself like not yet profitable, then maybe this is your chance para i-correct lahat or balikan yung mga dapat nyong matutunan. Okay? Sa trading kasi, this is a skill. We don't want to rush things. We want to hone our skills. Ibig sabihin, kailan i-polish nyo talaga yung mga bagay na importante. And one of that is market structure. Okay? So, you get the point what I'm trying to share with you. You must have that ability or skill na visualize anong nangyayari sa lower time frame while you are still at the higher time frame. Okay? That's yung gusto kong i-relay dito. So, let's try to have an example. Okay, so, kung hindi nyo pa alam yung closing opening price ng candlestick, again, just check out my past videos or even free lessons. So, nandun lahat yun. Okay? Nandito lang to. Okay. So, again, for bearish naman, no? Just to make it complete, para naman dun sa mga beginners. Okay. So, yung ating pagkakaiba lang naman ito is yung ating closing price would be here. Okay? Ito yung magiging pagtatapos niya. Right? Closing price. Sorry. And ang ating opening is of course dun sa part ng higher value. Kasi ang pagkakaiba ng bullish at bearish is of the closing price. Pag mas mataas yung closing price kaysa sa opening, that is a bullish candle. On the other hand, pag mas mataas yung ating pag mas mababa yung ating closing price against the opening, that would be a bearish candle. So, again, same thing. Ito yung ating highest and lowest point. So, I guess you get the point. We are visually mapping out yung mga pwede nating igalaw. Okay, so again, visually, magkakaroon tayo ng opening here. At some point, it reached this value and then sudden drop and then slight recovery. Okay, so, ayusin ko lang kasi, yan. So, magkaroon tayo ng opening, then slightly move up at that highest point reach, and then nagkaroon ng seller's strong momentum reaching that lowest point. However, impulsive correction or exhaustion for the bearish, hence naka-recover na unti yung mga buyers. So, again, ito yung magiging opening mo. Then, ito yung closing. So, skill-wise, you must visualize na yan habang nasa ina-analyze mo pala higher time frame. That's the point. Okay, so again, review this and I hope you get the point, no? So, let's go to one example para lang makita natin yung tsura nito, right? Okay, let's say itong candles to. Focus tayo dito sa part na to. Yan ito. Okay. So, if I can visualize this, ang tsura niyan would be something like this. Okay? So, I'll just mark muna yung mga opening and closing, highest point reached para makita natin. Okay? So, ito yung ating opening roughly around here kasi lower part yun ng body. Okay, yan. So, I may not be marking the exact pero yan, around here. So, basta yung portion na to. Ito yung opening natin. Okay. So, closing wise, top portion ng body kasi bullish candle represents higher value in closing. And yung ating highest value or market value price reach and lowest value point reached. Okay? So, as a skill, no? If babasahin ko siya in a lower time frame perspective, ganito yung tsura niyan. Okay? To make things simple. So, meron tayo ditong opening. Okay? Sorry. Single lang. Sorry. Meron tayo dito ang opening price. Okay? And then, at some point, nagkaroon tayo ng smaller move down. Okay? And then, kung kita nyo yung difference ng range ng lowest at highest tsaka yung body, obviously, meron tayong momentum pataas. Okay? So, yun. Itong part na highest point. And then, yung distance from your highest point to the body is somewhat mas mahaba. So, medyo smaller line gap ng opening at closing. So, roughly, tsura niyan, parang ganito. Yan. So, yeah, not perfect. Pero, again, get the point. It's more like opening here, then nagkaroon tayo ng value dito, and then highest point, and then yung ating closing price. So, which means, may sudden move drop, breaking some previous level structure ng inyong bull run sa lower time frame. Okay, so puntahan natin yung lower time frame para, again, it would make sense. So, punta tayo ng H1. Okay, so, again, kung mamarkahan natin, okay, so nalayo na. So, again, suppose ito yung highest point, ito yung lowest point reach. So, ang ating opening price would be here. So, itong green candle na to. Okay, so ito yung magiging opening price. Opening price. Yan naman talaga opening price. Okay, sa daily yan. Okay, and then yung closing, obviously, itong body na to. Sa top portion ng candlestick na yan. Okay, closing price. Okay, and then highest point would be this value. And lowest point would be this value. So, nakita nyo yung itsura. Okay, this may not be exactly the same as what I visualize, pero it's more like the difference is hindi ganun kalayo. Okay, ang point doon, na-visualize natin na simula dito, at some point, wait, teka lang, drawing ko lang. Ayan. Simula tayo dito. Simula tayo dyan, and then, at some point, market, move, and then, reach this lowest value, and then, nagkaroon ng bull run, di ba? Nagkaroon ng bull run, and then, a sudden drop. Okay? Which, in turn, nagkaroon tayo ng what? Closing here, or settlement, price settlement. So, ibig sabihin, considering mas mataas yung closing kaysa sa opening, that creates a bullish candle. Nevertheless, you have to take note in terms of market structure na galing ka dito and then magtataka ka why does the market has had this strong move down. So, dun pa lang, kailangan maintindihan nyo na sometimes yung candlestick alone or yung kulay ng candlestick may not be the answer. Kailangan nyo maintindihan yung overall structure, anong nangyayari sa lower time frame. So that it would make sense whether yung nakikita nyo ba ng candlestick sa daily is really a bullish in nature or talagang buying ba ang dominant. Okay? Kung titignan ko to, I'm not satisfied na ito ay buyer's dominance, di ba? So, ibig sabihin, kahit siya bullish, this might represent a bearish representation. Kasi kung titignan nyo, we have reached this level. Nevertheless, market broke through a certain level ng itong bull run na yan. Even if I went down sa mas mababa pang time frame like 50 minutes, you would see more details, ika nga. Okay? Makita nyo. So, this might not look like a bullish in nature. Kasi, nagkaroon tayo ng strong momentum up. However, the market structure for this part, it broke through this higher low level, creating ngayon a lower high. So, ibig sabihin, anong expected natin? Market can move for another lower low. So, again, dito mo makikita na yung relevance ng higher time frame at yung visualization skill mo of what will happen sa lower time frame in terms of their opening and closing. So, kaya, dun pa lang, yung market structure is kailangan may skill na kayo on how you can visualize at the same time knowing well your candlestick formations. Okay? So, I'm just showing you a glimpse of how you can be profitable by diving deep dito sa market structure. Kasi most people nowadays are heavily focused or reliant on indicators. Take note, indicators are lagging indicators. So it might give you an answer but it's already too late. The market you want or you want to capitalize, naiwan ka na. Okay? So kaya we want to be ahead of time or ahead of the structure as much as possible. So dito, kung makikita ko, di ba? I'll just delete some. So, ayan. Kung titingnan natin, di ba? This is a bullish candle which has a nature of a bearish characteristic. Okay? Ibig sabihin, kung babasahin ko yung structure niyan, sabi nga, if I went down sa mas klarong structure like 1 hour, 15 minutes, okay? Ito yung lalabas, ito yung opening niya, di ba? Around here. And then market value reached to this lowest point and then highest point and then settlement around here. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, okay, as a matter of understanding ng market structure, nagkaroon ako ng lowest point and then bull run, meaning dominant ng buyers. However, sellers caught up dito sa move na to. Okay? So, nagkaroon sila ng impulsive move down, breaking higher low level. So, that creates you a new low, di ba? So, by structure, binabasa na natin ngayon yung basics natin. New low. So, ngayon, ang kinikreate na ngayon ng market is lower high. So, which means, meron na tayong weakness from this higher high going to lower high. So, what do you expect? Pag nagkaroon ka ng new low and then lower high, a price settlement, market now can easily or have a potential move for another lower low. So, ibig sabihin yan, you already can visualize ahead of time ano yung gusto mong mangyari. So, that means, okay, mas magiging beneficial yan sa inyong decision making point. Right? Alright, so I hope, mga champion, naiintindihan nyo yung lesson na to. Kasi bakit? Very important how you can visualize your overall market structure sa lower time frame, especially when you want to execute, okay? So kaya, we always want to practice or as a good habit, top-down analysis. Check first your higher time structure, but take note, yung mga represented candles na nakikita mo sa higher time frame is just one part. Kasi what matters is yung nakikita mo sa lower time frame, how it can help you decide whether to buy or sell based pa rin sa inyong rules ng system. So again, I'm not saying my system is perfect when it comes to this basic approach. Okay? TFP water system are just part or tip of the iceberg ng ating TFP champion system. I hope may natutunan naman kayo for today's lesson. So, thank you so much to all my TFP VIP champion students all over the globe, subscribers, followers, and sa lahat po ng sumusuporta. God bless you all on the next videos. Bye-bye.
Alright guys, so I just want to inform and announce that our TFE VIP Champion Student private Discord community is already up. And yeah, here we have several channels wherein we share our technical trading ideas among each other. And of course, we also have our weekly trade ideas para sa ating mga weekly forecast para sa mga currency pairs and some announcement section. And of course, since tayo ay global, of course, we have other students as well na galing sa mga ibang bansa overseas. So, we introduce ourselves and introduce kung saan tayo galing, sa bansa tayo ngayon, OFW man o hindi. But nevertheless, this is a healthy community para mag-share ng mga trading ideas para sa inyo guys. And hopefully, I will be putting up a server publicly para sa mga baguhan naman and those mga followers and subscribers natin. Alright? So yeah, this is just a minor announcement and hopefully guys, you can join us and make this community grow lalo na sa ating mga estudyante nag-aaral. Alright guys, so mga baguhan pa lang. But nevertheless, everyone here wants to learn, wants to make profits from the market. But as much as possible, we're all equal in the eyes of the market. Alright guys, so that would be it. So yun lang and thank you very much. Alright, bye-bye.